I think it was principally the book and then the character within the book, but it was exciting to work on something that leans into a, not even commercial, but into a big feeling element and into a sci-fi universe that also has great respect in the literary community and is kind of like a stalwart of American fiction the way Watchmen and those older comic books are. And then the role is just what an awesome opportunity to play someone lost, conflicted at a young age, but also with a messianic tendency, if I pronounce that correctly. But one that he's unaware of, and that I liked a lot this idea of a conflicted, both morally and in action and in circumstance, young person in power, let's say. And if Jesus saved by saving people, Paul saves by killing people in some way, at least at the end of the first movie. And I thought that was a kind of a beautiful dichotomy and rare to see as the lead. After having read the book, how they had condensed it, and without giving anything away, the first movie certainly isn't the entire first book, and it was just really impressive how, from a plot point of view, they picked what seemed to be essential for the characterization, but also to move the story forward. And secondly, I don't know what the right word is, like gadgetry is not the right word, but like for all the specific elements that fans of the book and enthusiasts are really passionate about, I think Denis was very wise how to integrate those elements, which ones to integrate maybe in the second film, which ones to hit on the nose, which ones to allude to. It was a dream come true working with Oscar Isaac. It's an actor I look up to tremendously. I've seen him in theater in New York growing up and a couple of plays, and saw him Shakespeare in the Park as well. And we did Hamlet and A Most Violent Year and Ex Machina. And I was rehearsing a play in New York, and the director, John Patrick Shanley, came in one day, and Star Wars had just come out, and he said, "Damn, there's nothing Oscar Isaac can't do, and he's in this big movie now." And that was very reassuring for me too. And obviously Denis' movies all have excellent actors. It added a transformative quality, I think, for everyone. And to be shooting in the biblical origins of the world, it added a seriousness again to what we were doing, misplaced or not. I think it helped everyone. Also, to just be in seclusion with everyone, and the conditions were pretty stark. And when we came back to Hungary to shoot in studio, all of a sudden, when you're talking about the desert or the impenetrability of the environment, it's not a projection in your mind. It felt like what we experienced to some degree in Jordan. Not to say it wasn't lovely, and that when I wrap, I think I'll probably even go back and go into Wadi Rum, because there was a bunch of stuff I didn't get to do when I was there. I hope in a good way that it's like there isn't the orchestral swell in this, and there will be swells, I'm sure, but that's more for the second one. This is really like an on-the-run movie. This is a by any means necessary movie, and I would hope like there's just an understanding of the world and the beginning of the hero's journey that is to come, and an understanding of what the stakes are, why the stakes are as high as they are, and that's where it's also a Denis Villeneuve picture. It's just sinking into another world that he'll make, and it's thrilling as an audience member. That's why I love his movies so much.
全世界待望、未だかつてないシネマエクスペリエンス。今、壮大なる宇宙戦争の幕が上がる。
There's a crusade coming.
全宇宙から命を狙われるポール。
The Emperor asks us to bring peace to Arrakis. House Atreides accepts.
過酷な砂の惑星デューンを制する者は全宇宙をも制する。
This is my Dune. Kill them. Kill them all.
This is an extermination.
An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its own leg to escape.
You need to face your fears.
I know you.
One day, the legend will be born. All of civilization depends on it.
The future. I can see it.
Let's fight like demons.
その惑星を勝ち取り全宇宙の運命を変えろ。
I must not fear.
デューン砂の惑星。